Thank you, sir.
All right, are you going?
Just waiting to see if YouTube normally is. Yep, there we go. Excellent connection. I'm going to start the recording as well. So
Thanks, David.
all set.
Thank you.
Good, thank you. All right, good evening. I'm Deputy Mayor Ben Winograd, calling this Finance Administration Committee meeting to order. It is August 11th and it is exactly 6 o'clock. We have on the meeting today the other committee member, Deb Poland. We also have counselors Tiffany McGinnis and Carol Blanks, as well as our town manager, Rick Ledwith. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
I second, and I see Councilor Barry Walters is now coming on as well. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
It is unanimous. And we'll move on to our agenda. Mr. Ledwith, if you can walk us through these two resolutions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First up, we have a resolution appropriating funds to support off-site traffic improvements in connection with the Center Park Place development project on Arapahoe Road, Farmington Avenue, and Lasalle. And this project, or this resolution essentially would allow us to accept and appropriate $150,000 from the Arapahoe Group, who is the developer of Center Park Place, which is the condominium and apartment complex on LaSalle and Arapahoe. And this project was approved back in December of 22. And at the time of approval, the town council included a requirement that $150,000 be set aside by the developer to fund traffic calming and safety measures in the surrounding neighborhood. The developer is now very close to beginning construction, and this contribution will allow them to meet that commitment. The commitment was to provide the $150,000 payment prior to the issuance of building permits. And these funds will be available for planning and design and implementation of improvements that would be intended to enhance pedestrian and bicycle safety in the area, which is consistent with the town council's direction back in 22. So I will pause there, and through you, Mr. Chairman, happy to answer any questions that the committee had. This will be on the agenda for tomorrow night's town council meeting, and approval of the resolution will allow us to appropriate the check that we've received. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much. Any questions? Ms. Poland? I don't see Ms. Blanks or Mr. Walters. Any questions? I'm seeing head shaking. Thank you. With no more questions, appreciate the report, and always glad to get money from elsewhere.
Yes, indeed.
So we're all good for that. Thank you, and we'll move on to the next item.
Next up, we have a resolution appropriating funds for an additional building inspector position within the Department of Community Development. And as stated in the title, it will allow us to hire an additional building inspector to meet really a very incredibly high level of demand on our building department. As we know, as the council has signed off on a number of projects, we are experiencing really record levels of construction activity across the town, and we have a couple of major projects about to begin, one being at Heritage Park on 1700 Asylum, and then the Center Park Place, which we just discussed with the previous resolution. So that workload for our building department will only increase, and this additional inspector will allow us to keep pace with permitting and inspections and code compliance and plan reviews. We also have two members of our building department who are going out on 2 leaves. One is a short-term leave, about a week or two. The other one is probably going to be closer to 2 months. So this will allow us to have a staff member up and running while those folks are out, allowing us to essentially keep up with the demand. We are expecting a retirement this year, so we would carry this extra position for until that retirement occurred, and then we'd go back to our previous staffing level. If that were to change, we would come back to the council for and discuss it further. But it's our plan to fill this position in the interim, and then once that retirement happens, that position, we'd go back to our current staffing level. So it would only be for a couple of months to keep up with the demand, as I had mentioned. So I will pause there, and through you, Mr. Chairman, happy to answer any questions regarding this request.
Great, thank you very much. And yeah, definitely needed. Any questions? Ms. Pullen?
What is the time frame it usually takes to hire a new building inspector?
So great question through you, Mr. Chairman. So it usually does take us about 2 to 3 months. And that's why we made this request at this point. We had recently filled an open position, and through that process, we had identified 2 really strong candidates for that one position. So we hired one person for the opening, had this other person who was equally as strong. And this will allow us to fill immediately. So we can start next week, essentially. Assuming it were to be approved tomorrow, and we'd start that candidate 2 for this position. So we'd be able to really hit the ground in a full sprint, which is great. So no time lapse here in filling this position. But usually it would take between posting it, interviewing, start to finish would take about 3 months.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all for me.
Any other questions?
Just a quick question, Deputy
Yes.
Mayor. Rick, how many inspectors do we currently have now? And is that considered full capacity?
So through you, Mr. Chairman, to Councilor Blank's question. So we have 1 building official. We have 2 senior building inspectors and 5 building inspectors. So a total of 8 staff members, and that's right now currently fully staffed. So this would bring us to 9 temporarily. And then, as I said, we'll have 2 of those folks would be out on leaves, 1 short term, 1 a little bit longer. And then we do have an expected retirement this year as well. So when that retirement happened, we'd go from 8 to 9 and then back to 8.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Any other questions? No, thank you for that report, and thank you for really being up on some of the delays we've been having there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, thank you.
It there's smart responsiveness on our part to plan ahead for delays and try to avoid them. So
yeah,
I appreciate that work very much. So with that, that's the last of our resolutions. I don't think we have any communications. Staff reports, I don't believe we have it either.
we do not this evening. We at this point would jump into the executive session.
All right, we'll move into executive session. I'll make the motion. We will be coming back. We're anticipated to come back for a vote, but we'll exit this meeting and go to our separate link. So without objection, I move that we enter executive session for the purpose of discussing strategy and negotiations with respect to the following pending tax appeal: Packard Apartments LLC versus Town of West Hartford, docket number HHB CV 22 607 2377S. Is there any objection? Seeing no objection, the motion passes. I invite the town manager, the tax assessor, and attorney Michael Collins to join us in executive session. All right, we're back. I still see the sign. There we go.
Yeah,
All right, we on now?
we are good.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Having exited the executive session, I move to ratify the settlement of the pending tax appeal, Packard Apartments LLC versus Town of West Hartford as the 2021 grand list. The fair market value of the land and buildings located at 3 Arnoldale Road is $3,271,400. Can I get a second?
Second?
Thank you. Discussion? Any comments? Seeing none, we'll go to a voice vote of committee members only. All those in favor say aye. Aye. The vote is unanimous of the members attending, and that concludes our business for tonight. So thank you very much for all the hard work, and we'll see everybody tomorrow when we have a full council meeting.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
See you
Take care.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.